Yo bros, what is up you guys? It's me, your girl, your Casey. How you doing? Today, look at this. You can see the full span of my layout, my bookcase, my bookshelf, because we have a very special video today. It is the Do I Have That Book challenge. It's a challenge I'm nervous about because it's a challenge you're not really supposed to edit. I'm supposed to talk the whole time, which is not good because I'm a girl of long contemplative pauses. What was I saying again? Anyways, this is basically a very cool scavenger hunt for books that was invented. How many years ago was it? Because I have the original tag pulled up on my other laptop. It was invented 2 years ago by keeping tabs. And it's honestly really fun. And it's always been really fun to watch other people do. And I think you're actually supposed to like time yourself for that. But also, like, editor, if you can make it work, make it work. Right now, my brain is like freaking out figuring out how we're supposed to make this work. But I'm not doing this for the sake of like getting a record on how fast you can do it. I'm just interested to see if I can actually do all the prompts. I've only seen like a couple of questions, not all of them. And so if you guys are ready, I think I'm ready. It's time to get like really agile and nimble as I try to complete the Do I Have That Book challenge. Oh, and also, you guys probably haven't seen like my whole bookshelf before. Just take a good gander at it. It's very beautiful. That's my rainbow shelf over there. That's my black shelf right there. That shelf is alphabetized. That's my classical books up there. Did I say classical books, like music? I think I meant to say classics. You know, this is actually a lot better spot than film. It's much more roomy. I feel like I can like, stupid book, just punch stuff. Anyways, yeah, let's get on to this mess. All right, first challenge. Do you have a book with deckled edges? Oh my gosh, I do. Come with me now. Bum, 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 bum. You. Hello, baby. Okay, this is called The Perfect Girlfriend. I don't think I'm actually supposed to like explain what these books are about because this is supposed to be timed, but I don't care. I'm doing this my way. This book is actually a thriller I think about a lot. I gave it like a 2, but I think I'm going to raise that rating to 3 because I think about it a lot. And I actually really enjoyed this book because it's from the crazy person's point of view, the stalker. And it's all about her obsession with this dude and all her little manipulations to get the dude. Only problem is, actually, I really hate deckled edges, but this one has like subtle, however you say that, S-U-B-T-L-E, has subtle deckled edges. Like, they're not ragged. They actually fit together really well. They make a pattern. That's primarily what I don't like about deckled edges. It's not symmetrical on my fingertips. I've actually been wanting to reread this book for a while because I think my rating will actually be a lot higher. The only reason I think I originally gave it like 2 stars is because it was very, very slow, but I really enjoyed not learning because I didn't learn anything from this. Actually, I learned how to be a stewardess from this book because our crazy protagonist becomes a stewardess just so she can keep an eye on her ex-pilot boyfriend. Dedication. We applaud that. But it was like a really slow read because it was a lot of just like planning and watching. Not that exciting, but now that I'm thinking back on it, I think it actually was just because I got a book from a villain's perspective. And as a villain reader, I appreciate that. Prompt number 2, what I gotta do. Do I have a book with 3 or more people on the cover? I do. I haven't read it yet, but I know exactly which one I'm going to pick. Oh crap, what's it called? This is the alphabetized shelf. There Will Come a Darkness. Well, first try. Count them. That's 5 people in this stuff. Katie Rose Poole. I just always appreciate a nice book that's red, black, and white. That's like my color scheme. I have no idea what this book is about. I just never really heard anything positive about it. I heard it's like either this or Wicked Saints. It's like a bootleg Six of Crows type of thing. You know, the misfits come together. And yeah, that's all I've heard about it, that it's a cheaper version of Six of Crows, I guess. But I really like Six of Crows, and I like that whole found family ragtag group of rapscallions. I really enjoy that. Challenge number 3. Do you have a book based on another fictional story? I was like confused on this question, so I looked it up. So that means like retellings and stuff like that. Or like companion series, I guess. I don't have this book, but if it was the first one I thought about, which I probably shouldn't talk about it because if I don't have it, then I don't have that book. Do I have that book challenge? I failed. But if you know Fangirl and Carry On, how Fangirl is about a girl who writes fan fiction and Carry On is the fan fiction that the girl is writing, those would be a good one right there. But I do have some retellings. I have, oh, it's over here. Come with me. Boom. One of my favorite books, Lost Boy by Christina Henry. This is an insanely dark fairy tale retelling of Peter Pan. Probably tell Captain Hook. He's primarily in this. In fact, the story is about him. Oh my gosh, did I just break my tripod? It's very dark. My only complaint is that it is very, very short. I loved it. If you saw my best and worst books of 2020, that was number 1 for my best books, and it was an insane pleasure to read. I loved it so much. Oh my gosh, I'm dreading this one because it involves math. Oh, I didn't know I was like cut in half there. Hold on, let me repeat that. This one I'm dreading because it involves me doing math. Okay, do I have a book with a title exactly 10 letters long? Oh my gosh, I gotta go count. I don't even have a clue. I'm just gonna guess. Let's start counting. Like I'm that vampire guy from Sesame Street. 1 L 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. No. All of you. You all let me down. Eclipse. 1 2 3 4 5 6. No. Wait. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All of these have 9. It's 9, 9, 9, 9. Wait a sec. I think I found it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Middle game. I have not read this book in a long while. A hot minute. In fact, a hot hour. It was a pretty good book. I really enjoyed it. I'm trying to get this back on the shelf one-handed and it's just not working. Yeah. Talented. Middle game is about like these two twins who like are the incarnate like people, the incarnate figures of like reading and math. Like they make up like the basic principles of the universe, and like yeah, the universe is like compacted into the bodies of two little hormonal little snots, and they're twins, and I love them. Honestly, that book and like the actual plot and like the whole oh you're like a symbol of the universe stuff was happening. The plot kind of lost me, and I didn't like the resolution and the climax and all that. But like just the twins themselves were really fun. I just liked being with them and seeing what they were getting into. Number 5, do I have a book with a title that starts and ends with the same letter? I just sat down. I gotta get back up again. Let's try Rainbow Shelf. Lost Boy, Darker Shade of Magic, blah 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 blah. Wait, found it. Obsidio. Wait, that's the Goldfinch. Not now, Goldfinch. I love you, but no. Obsidio, 3rd book in the Illuminae files. I enjoyed Illuminae. I liked Gemina. Obsidio, I was like, For a climax, I was just like, Aiden, the AI, who was kind of crazy in the first book, he was the only like really fun thing about it. Yeah, I remember his really funny scene with, I think, Nick in the hangar, like, you know, the air hangar where the ships are. And he, like, threatened, like, jettison him out into space because he was smoking a cigarette. And he's like, that is a fire hazard, sir. I will blow your booty out into space. But there was, like, one big thing that annoyed me, like, the whole time I was reading this book. I can't tell you because it's kind of a spoiler, but it involves a parachute. If you've read the book, then you know. I'm just like, hello, Mr. MacGuffin plot device. How you doing? While I put this book up, you can just sit here and be silently judged by my favorite book of all time, Eldest. I'm just saying I already feel like I'm giving up on like not editing this whole thing. Yeah, I think I failed the challenge time-wise, but I'm still a winner supply-wise. I don't know. Anyways, number 6. Oh my gosh, do I have a Mass Market Paperback book? Yes, and I hate it because all the Mass Market Paperback books I have are like my favorite books. And that means if I want to reread these books, I have to read it in that the cramped little formatting. So over here for a Mass Market Paperback, I have Liza Luck-Lamora, which is like literally right now in 2021 my favorite book so far. And it's like, look at it. Look at the little tiny letters. It's a pain to read. And then if we mosey on back over here to the Rainbow Shelf, then we have like the Farseer trilogy books. And like, I loved these guys so much, but I was honestly having a hard time like finishing them because I think I was just so tired of reading the words in that cramped little format. And yeah, it was giving me a headache. So honestly, if they have like an ebook sale on Amazon for like all 3 of those books at like a really cheap price, I'm gonna buy them on ebook and get rid of the Mass Market Paperback versions. Number 7, do you have a book written by an author using a pen name? I do. Well, you know, J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter. J.K. isn't her real name. I actually found out that Riley Sager, you know, author of Lock Every Door and all that fine stuff. Final Girls, The Last Time I Lied. This author, not their real name. So, it's a pen name. And you also know our girl, V.E. Schwab. She's right there. V.E. Schwab. Technically a pen name. Her name's Victoria Schwab. Victoria Schwab is what the author uses when she's writing like middle grade and younger books. But if you see V.E. Schwab, then you know it's really adult in this business. Number 8, do I have a book with a character's name in the title? I certainly do. Come with me and you'll see there's a world of mass monetization. I was trying to say something else. Oh, consumeration. here I go. This is like one of the first books I like ever got. It's called Eon, who is the main character. The sequel is called Iona, because that's the main character's name too. Iona is in disguise as a boy because our girl, hidden boy, Iona, wants to be like a dragon eye, you know, study the dragon magic. But she can't because girls aren't allowed because they're too vain. Like, this book is really yellow. I don't think you can see it, but I've had it for definitely over a decade. And like, I'm actually proud because like, notice, no cracks in the spine. And I've reread this book many times. This is definitely one of my nostalgia books, right next to my boy Eldest, who I love very much. Oh, anyway, since I'm down here and it's literally right next to my hand, I originally wasn't going to finish like reading the Rage of Dragons series because I was very like, meh about it. Like, I gave it a 3, didn't love it, didn't hate it. I really liked Tao as the protagonist though, but I didn't like it enough to like, you know, continue reading the next book, Fires of Vengeance. But I had a dream about this book, and it was a really awesome dream. So I took that as a sign to continue the series. So whoop-de-doo. Just in case y'all had the long-suffering question of if I was going to continue reading Rage of Dragons, I know at least one of you out there was thinking that. Oh, number 9. Do I have a book with 2 maps in it? Definitely not in these books. I definitely do not. However, I might have it on my ebook, my Kindle, my tablet, because I have like the whole Stormlight archive on my tablet. And I know for sure I've definitely seen like tons of drawings and stuff in those. Definitely in Wayne King's, I think. Okay, so we have one map here, and I know for sure that there is like a map of the Shattered Plains because I remember it was like inscribed on like a piece of bark, and I was like, oh, that's cool. My problem is I just don't know where it is. I can't find it, but I know it's in here, so I'm counting this as a success for this challenge prompt. I'll just like put a picture of a Shattered Plain map here because I know it's on here. I hope this challenge is grateful for all the effort I'm doing for this because I had to log out of the page of Loch Lamora book 2 I was on to find the stupid maps. In case you guys are also wondering if I'm loving Red Seas Under Red Skies, the second book in the Lives of Loch Lamora or the Gentleman Bastard series, yes, good golly, it is a hoot. Number 10, do I have a book that has been turned into a TV show? So I have a ton of books that have been turned into movies, but I have some books that are going to be turned into TV shows, not any that are TV shows yet. First one that I'm thinking about is so down here is where I keep like my nostalgia shelf. Oops. This right here is the nostalgia shelf, not these. This is my TBR. So I got my childhood books, The Ranger's Apprentice, all that fun stuff. And we also have Percy Jackson, which is gonna be a show on Disney Plus, I think. We also have, of course, our boy Six of Crows right here, because that in the Grisha trilogy is gonna be turned into a Netflix show. You guys remember the hype for that? I'm still hyped for that. Okay, number 11. Do I have a book written by someone who is originally famous for something else? Okay, I do. I just need to find it. This is the only like autobiography that I own. It's called Gifted Hands. It's by Ben Carson. I remember, so there was a movie of this too. It's called Gifted Hands. I can't remember this actor's name. Cuba Gooding, I think. My chemistry class like made us watch it because we were like doing the brain and all that, and he's like a neurosurgeon, that's it. But how long it took me to remember that word, you would have think a neurosurgeon done took out my brain. But anyways, we watched that movie, and I'm always like fascinated by like medical dramas and stuff like that. I think they're so cool. And I also think that Mr. Ben Carson was like the first doctor to like separate conjoined twins who were like conjoined in the head, so good job. So I watched that movie and I loved it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I think my dad would love this movie. So we got that movie, and I saw this for sale, and I was like, hey, I'll read his little autobiography. And I actually enjoyed it because me and him are the same. Like, he talks about how much in college he hated going to class and how all the professors were stupid, and he would learn so much better if he was just allowed to skip class and just read the books. Me, I am Ben Carson. Number 12, do I have a book with a clock on the cover? I actually do, because I just bought it. You saw it in my birthday book haul, The Clockmaker's Daughter. Where did I put it? Okay, so honestly, it's right there, but as you can see, it's a pain to get off my shelf. So here, behold a clock. Okay, minimum effort done. Honestly, if I got a super tall book on the upper shelf, I have to take down like at least 3 books to get it out. And I work smarter, not harder. Do I have a poetry book? I don't. I honestly don't. I don't like poetry. I mean, Eldest has a poem in it. You know, the part where Aragon has to like get in front of all the elves because it's like a big celebration. And they're like, you have to write an original work of art, Aragon. And he's like, oh, darn tootin'. I'm just an illiterate cowboy, farm boy. But then he does it. He writes a good poem, and all the elves are like, yeah, man. You know, snap, snap, coffee, club, shops, jazz. Good job. So, there's my poetry book. Thank you, Eldest, for being the best. You saved me, man. Do I have an award? No. Well, of course I have an award. I'm bloody fantastic. Do I have a book with an award stamp on the cover? Goldfinch. I know you got one. I can't do it. It's stuck. Look, there it is. Winner of the Pulitzer Prize. Good job, Donna Tartt. You know, one day I'm gonna win one of those, because I'm bloody fantastic. My Pulitzer Prize would probably just say, to the one author that confused the heck out of all of us, Casey, the booktuber. Good job, girl. Do I have a book written by an author with the same initials as me? I don't think so. Okay, we're looking for a K and an S. No. That was close. Wait. No, those are last names. It's Megan, Margaret, Robin Hobb, Bardugo, Moffy, Culver, Karen Hamilton. That was close. Hold on. John Green, nope. Wait. Casey West. No. Hank Green. That person. No. I don't want the... Found it! Catherine Stockett, a K and an S. K for Casey, S for Secret. I love The Help. It's like my favorite book to movie adaptation ever. So good. And also, I am literally Skeeter, and Skeeter's mom is literally my mom. Do I have a book of short stories? I have actually a ton. I have that, again, it's that top shelf that I can't pull anything off of. See, I have to take down this cute little, oh no, I dropped my pressed flowers. We have to stop this video as I rearrange this beautiful thing. Hold on. There you go, you beautiful little vase. Aw, so cute. Love you. Anyways, I have Because You Love to Hate Me, which is like that big booktuber author collaboration book. Like we had Jessie the Reader team up with Victoria Schwab, bunch of others. Like every booktuber had an author. The booktubers gave the author-tubers, not an author-tuber. The booktubers gave the author a prompt, and the authors wrote a prompt based all on villains. These are all short stories, and you know, it was a mixed bag. Some were great, some were bad, some were My favorite one was, I can't remember exactly the name, but it was written by Adam Silvera. It was probably my favorite because it was written in second person, so it was like, you see the boy walking down the street. It's that you thing. I really like that format, especially in thrillers because it makes me feel like I'm being watched. Number 17. Do I have a book that is in between 500 and 510 pages? Ugh, what kind of weirdo memorizes page numbers? Wait, I think I do. Aragon. Hello, Eldest. I think you have like 700, 600. I am that weirdo. 503 pages. Let me just do a little victory dab. Okay. Yeah, look at these flowers. I've had them for so many years and they still look so cute. I love pressing flowers. It's like, is this a thumbnail? Oh my gosh, these smell like mold. But I think that's a cute thumbnail. Yeah, pose. That's not gonna be the thumbnail. Number 18, do you have a book that has been turned into a movie? I just picked up The Help. The Help has a movie. I have The Hunger Games. The Hunger Games is a movie. I have Harry Potter. Harry Potter is a movie. I have Rebecca. Rebecca is a movie. I have tons. I'm pretty sure everyone who at least has a good collection of books has a book that's been turned into a movie. What amazes me is how many movies there are out there that are books too. And I just never knew. So, you know, go authors like inspiring multi-platforms with their ingenious inventions and stuff. Imagination. Okay, we got 2 more. Do I have a graphic novel? I used to have like the first 3 Percy Jackson graphic novels, but I don't think I do, and my brother has one. Do we have to sneak into his room and steal a graphic novel? We're stealing a graphic novel. Hey Colby, I gotta steal a book from you.
Books are...
Oh no. The books are all packed up. You betrayed me, Colby. I only had one job for you. I needed the Goosebumps graphic novel. I've failed this challenge because of you. Gaze upon this failure. I'm out of here.
It was... I mean,
I don't know. You want to be in my video? See? No. They'd be nice, they're our friends. So I am a failure. I've accepted that for at least like 18 years now. But I can definitely end this challenge with a good end. Unlike that metaphor right there, that was awful. Anyways, do I have a book written by 2 or more authors? I certainly do. Behold, You Are Not Alone by Grin Herdrix and Sarah Pekkanen. They were actually the first thriller authors I've ever read. I read their book, An Anonymous Girl, as my first thriller read ever, and I loved it. I love The Wife Between Us. You Are Not Alone was okay. But guys, that's it. Say goodbye to this bookshelf because this challenge is finito. Let's take a poll. Do you guys honestly like this as the background? Or do you guys like my regular thing, which is like right here? It's up to you. But if you pick wrong, my judgment will sear through your brain. Do you feel me staring into your soul right now? Judging, eternally judging. I actually drew on eyebrows for this video, so I'm raising my eyebrow at you. Now you can see it. Anyways, you guys, that was the, I was about to say the first line by challenge. That's the challenge I invented. You should go watch that video. Anyways, as I was saying, this was the Do I Have That Book challenge. I indeed had like all the books, except the graphic novel. So I failed. I suck. I know. Forgive me. But anyways, hope you enjoyed. I hope you'll go like hunt through and rifle through your books for this challenge. Super fun. I tag whoever deems themselves tag worthy. You know who you are. But until next time, stay reading, my friends.